And on that too, I mean, I'm just sort of thinking too, with that new space that men are moving into, there's also a lot of confusion there as well for those who perhaps don't have a purpose around it. Like, I'm thinking of things like, you know, the Me Too movement and all these aspects where all the shit from this male-dominated culture has come up to the surface to be looked at, and rightly so, and it needed to. It's left a lot of men in this space of like, well, now how do I be? Like, how do I move through life? How do I experience life in this new sort of realm that I find? And I think a lot of men especially are confused. Like, there's a, it's just noticing even in myself, like, okay, now this is what's expected of me as a man, and rightly so, like to be in authenticity and integrity. But if I've come from this sort of background and this learning, like how do I integrate that? And you know, I think having a purpose really helps with that. But there's many people, both men and women, who sort of lack that purpose and drive in life. And perhaps I think that's what you and I are wanting to really help facilitate and nurture in people, is this idea of the purpose in this new world view that we're creating, or that's being created at the moment.
Yeah, no, speaking to that, having a sense of purpose and a clear mission is what catalyzes action within us. And of course, a purpose needs to be very much aligned with one's own values, with one's own worldview, and to see how any steps that they take is actually contributing to their well-being and the well-being of society. Now, understanding one's purpose is, it's not necessarily a black and white process, and it's not something that can just be deducted overnight. But what helps one to find their purpose is really connecting to source, connecting to one's own pool of infinite knowledge and infinite wisdom. And from that state, we are able to determine what it is that we are here to do. And that can always shift and change and grow. And all of us, I guarantee you, we're not just here to do just one thing, but we are here to share our unique gifts and talents with the world. And I genuinely believe that these are stored within our DNA. They're latent codes that we have brought through our generational timelines and through our grander expanse of self to be shared with the world in this lifetime.
For sure.
And as we move through our depths and our shadows and actually integrate those aspects of self which have been separated and shattered through our human experience, as we bring them back into wholeness, we're able to activate our own gifts. Our purpose is revealed to us, because our purpose is genuinely tied to the human experience. And that sense of separation, how we've come back into wholeness again. And then once you become clear around your purpose, it's aligning your life, your mindset, your relationships, your habits, in order to actualize that purpose. In the knowingness that it's in your highest good and in the good of all of mankind, to step into that and to own that.